The old Blackwood Manor had stood empty for decades, a skeletal silhouette against the bruised purple sky. Locals whispered that no one dared to buy it, not after what happened to the last family, the Vanderbilts. They said the house itself drove them mad. Me, I'm a skeptic, a paranormal investigator armed with more bravado than common sense. So, with a camera in one hand and a flashlight in the other, I pushed open the groaning front door. The air inside was thick and cold, smelling of dust and something else. Something metallic and sweet, like old pennies and decay. The flashlight beam cut through the darkness, revealing a grand staircase, draped in cobwebs, as thick as cotton candy. Portraits with gouged-out eyes lined the hallway, their painted smiles twisted into leers. I called out, my voice swallowed by the oppressive silence. "Hello, is anyone here?" Only the creak of the floorboards above answered me. I decided to start on the ground floor. The living room was a mausoleum of forgotten luxury. A grand piano sat in the corner, its keys yellowed like old teeth. As I filmed the room, a single, mournful note echoed from the piano. I spun around, my heart hammering against my ribs. The room was empty. I slowly approached the piano, my flashlight beam trembling. The dust on the keys was undisturbed, except for one. A single key, the middle C, was wiped clean. A child's giggle echoed from the top of the stairs. It was a joyful sound, but in this suffocating place, it was horrifying. Against my better judgment, I started to climb. Each step groaned in protest. The upstairs hallway was a long, dark tunnel. Doors lined both sides, all of them closed, all except one at the very end. It was slightly ajar, a sliver of deeper darkness spilling from within. As I got closer, a soft melody drifted from the room. It was a lullaby, the kind a mother would sing to her child. But the voice was raspy, strained, and filled with a sorrow that made the hairs on my arms stand up. The giggling started again, this time right behind me. I whipped around. Nothing, just the long, empty hall. My hand was shaking as I pushed the door open. It was a child's bedroom. A rocking horse stood in the center of the room, gently swaying back and forth. In the corner, a small music box on a dresser was playing the lullaby. Its lid was open, a tiny ballerina spinning endlessly. Then, the music box slammed shut. The rocking horse stopped, and the door behind me slammed closed, plunging me into absolute darkness. I fumbled for my flashlight, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The beam flickered on, illuminating the room. Everything was still. But then I saw it, scratched into the peeling wallpaper, over and over again, were 3 words: "Get out now." That was enough for me. I threw my shoulder against the door, again and again, the wood splintering. Finally, it burst open. I didn't look back. I sprinted down the stairs, out the front door, and didn't stop running until the silhouette of Blackwood Manor was just a bad memory. Some say the Vanderbilts never left. They say the mother and her child still play their games, waiting for new visitors. I don't know if that's true, but I do know this. I captured a single, mournful note on my audio recorder, a child's giggle, and a rocking horse moving on its own. And sometimes, late at night, when I'm editing the footage. I think I can hear a faint lullaby playing, and a little girl asking me to come back and play. Thanks for watching. If you have your own creepy stories, share them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. Stay safe out there.